Recognition is our native IFRS 15 and ASOC 606 compliant app, built on the Salesforce platform and is available on the Salesforce App Exchange. In this example, we are going to recognize revenue from usage data as and when the usage obligation is fulfilled in RCB. Let's start by opening up our draft contract created for our customer Coca-Cola Inc. So from the revenue recognition home screen, I'll click on the revenue recognition hub tab, and here I can search for my customer Coca-Cola. Okay, and I can see my draft contract that's already been created there. So I'll click on my contract. When I go into my contract, I can see that there is a contract line for Flex Credit, which is our usage product. It's on there. If I go to my usage recognition tab, I can also see the same line there as well, with the start date from the 1st of Jan to an end date of the 31st of December. If I configure the line, we can see that there is no usage currently being imported into the system at the moment. So let's go to our usage management piece. So if I go to usage management, and in there I can go to my usage details, and here is where I can create some new imported usage data. So I'll just create it manually. So I'm going to click on new. So I'm going to choose my customer, Coca-Cola. In reality, you may have this import regularly from your source systems. I'm just doing it manually for the demo purposes. I'm going to say that the usage occurred on the 5th of January. So I'll just backdate it to the 5th of January. And I'll say a quantity of 1,000. Just keep it nice and round. Start date also being the 5th of Jan. For my asset, it'll be my Flex Credit. For my Coca-Cola account. And for my usage resource, it will be my usage consumption. Okay, that's all I need to fill in here. I'll click on save. Unit of measure. Usage tokens. And click on save. Right, now I will go to my customer account. And on there, let's have a look at the rates which we used in here. So if I go to my related, I can go to the quotes. And on the quote line, which was originally used for quoting this, if I go to the manage usage resources, I can see that the rate that was applied. So we can see here it's 10 USD for each quantity of usage here. Okay. Right, so going back, I will just jump back into my transaction journals, and in here I'll now start the process of summarizing and rating the usage data itself. Okay. Right, so once that's started, once that process then completes, I can then go to my billing app and then raise some billing for my customer on this. So if I go back to my billing app, I'll go back to my Coca-Cola account. And in here, I can now generate my billing. Okay, so I'll generate it till the end of the month. Okay, and I'll post it at the same time. Okay, so now that the invoice has been generated, you can see the invoice here with the related lines that have come onto it. We can see that there's a lot more on this invoice because it's related to multiple contracts and so on. Okay, I can now go back into Armour. So if I go to my revenue recognition, back to the hub, search for Coca-Cola, and I can see now my contract is active. Okay, so we can see we've got 10,000 recognized and 10,000 that has been billed. So I can go to the revenue recognition tab here, click on configure, and we can see the revenue recognition for the January data that has come through with a quantity of 1,000, unit price of 10 USD per quantity, giving us a 10,000 amount on that. Okay, thank you.